everybody, welcome back to another match of the friendly match between Great Britain and Germany. And my name is Marcel Jochem, and I'm here with a true legend of the game, 6 times winner of the American Backgammon Tour, Player of the Year, and currently ranked number 7 giant and the G2 Grandmaster. Hello, Neil.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm really excited to commentate together with you.
It'll be fun. I hope we see some good backgammon played also.
I hope that too. So I think the players can start. You can tell them to start the match.
And we'll...
So enjoy, everyone. So as you can see, Torsten already started with a 5-3 opening, and then we fixed our technical issues, and now we are into the game, and Aref is on the roll.
And we see the time control here. It's a little slower than what's been standard because we're using 1.5 minutes delay time per point.
Yes, exactly.
I don't see the clock ticking down.
It's because it was paused, and then both players have to move, and then it's starting.
All very standard so far. That was a good split to try to make an anchor before there's more checkers in the zone.
Yeah. 5,
now there's a little something to think about.
Yes. 2 options, to go to the 14 or to go to the 5 point.
I think I would go to the 5 point because I still want to try to make an anchor.
Yes, it's exactly my opinion as well.
Coming out to the 14 leaves a lot of shots.
Yes.
It's not just the 2, it's a 4-4, it's a 6-6. I mean, it's a 6-5, a lot of shots.
Yeah, and the mid is heavy loaded, and you really like to even hit loose from this, and it's not so clear if you hit loose on the 5 point. So yes, and GNU Backgammon does not like the move either. It was a mistake.
That's right, we get that. Heroes tells you.
Yes. Now your sound is...
this is beautiful double 1.
Yes.
And this game is probably over.
I think so.
I mean,
yeah.
Yep, pass. I pass also. It's just too much to fight.
Yeah, 9 checkers and down. It's a beautiful 4 prime and the back checker split.
Best 4 prime gets to pass.
Yeah.
Oh, what a joker this is.
Torsten started to make the 5-5 blitz again, but then Aref wrote a 4-4 from the roof.
Yeah, I make the 10 point also.
Yes, and then just play to safety.
Yep.
No double yet.
No.
This makes 11.
11 point?
Yes.
We're working towards a double, but we need another point or 2 in our board closed.
2 down, I think.
A ref needs a board closed, yes. 2 down for sure.
Yeah.
Don't touch the back checkers.
Yeah, it's better because the contact zone is larger with the back checkers on the 24 and 22 point. And the mid is still heavy loaded, so you can stack it. And
Torsten wants to close points in his board for the eventual hit.
Exactly.
This is awkward.
Yes, but
you get to play 13-6.
Yeah, that's my play as well. Yeah.
There's no reason to leave any blots. It's not that bad. I do not do this. He says he thinks, let's hit now while I can stand to be hit, but I don't know.
Maybe he thinks it's a tempo hit because he does not want Torsten to make any structure in his home board.
That could be some of it, but I just think he wants to get that back checker. We've been calling it the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Get that goalkeeper kicked out of there. That's the plan of hitting loose. But I would play safe like this.
Yeah, I like this play as well. Yeah, because now you can just if you're not hit. If you hit in the other case, it's really bad. Now you can just start to build your own home board or better outfield points.
Yep. Or clear the mid. Here we go.
Yes, this is a good one. I think it makes a 9 point. It's perfectly.
I think so.
Yeah. And now you need to move the goalkeeper because you do not.
Because you're
timing.
Absolutely must go. (24-13).
Yeah, it's my move as well. You do not like to make this move because you're down the race, but you really lack timing, so you need to do it.
And I don't see the point of this either.
Yeah, it's just too vulnerable.
Just run the thing.
Yeah. And hey, it's just 6 pips. You can also win the race from there. So 0-4-1 is a good shot again.
Yep.
2-1, yeah, it's lots of 5. Okay. And now it's a strong double.
I'm doubling.
Yeah, me too. But I also lean towards a take because just 8 pips, yeah, and a 3-point anchor.
Yeah, he took it instantly, so. The problem might be it's probably awkward enough to take because that 4-point is missing.
Yeah, but McGrew indeed does not like the take. It was a .077.
I can believe it.
Nearly a blunder.
I can believe it.
Yeah, but I admit I would have taken it as well. So.
It looks like a big pass now.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you get primed.
6-2 is not
okay. Here's a little gap.
Yeah.
You clear the 8-point, of course.
Of course. Less contact. Stay one more roll, I think.
I would never run.
Yeah.
Well, 6-4 is blotting either way.
Yeah. It's tempting because of the blot and the home board.
Yeah, maybe you have to run. I think you have to run. I like running a little better. Yes.
You are right.
Because even getting pointed on is not a problem. The only problem is picking and passing.
Yeah.
Now, if you got pointed on, you have a 2-shot that should win the game.
Yeah, and now the probability of crunching is very high.
Now the board is going to crunch.
Yeah.
Yep, kill 5s. Though he's going to have to run with a 5.
You run either way, so
you run either way, absolutely.
So you can stay on the 6 to maybe make it again and catch with the other checker. And now you have to leave it. Okay.
6.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
There's no reason to leave any blotting numbers.
Right. I think that that's a right.
I play safe. There's no gammon here.
No gammon.
It's almost impossible to lose the race.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a 5-point board. You don't want to. He's not going to want to blot. I don't do this play. A lot of people play too safely in these types of bear-offs, but here I think you need to play safe.
Yeah. In addition, if you leave the blot and cannot cover the 2-point blot, this is also very, very bad. So, yeah, good play from Aref. Okay, I think. Okay.
I stay.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, you stay. Oops! Now you're going to go.
Yeah.
I go.
The chance is too low. Yes.
Yeah, because you have a 4-point board only, and there's several checkers removed.
And there's the rule of thumb with an even number of checkers run and an uneven number, an odd number, you have to stay.
Good rule.
Okay, so Aref catches up and takes the lead 2-1 in a 13-point match.
I usually split. I think it's more complicated.
Yeah, and I also like the games which result from this split more than just making the 2-point. Of course, I make the 2-point if I'm.
Oh yeah, if you're losing the match, if you're clearly behind in the match,
yeah, right.
You're seeking more gammonous positions, so you make the 2-point.
Yes.
If you're ahead in the match significantly, some people would run. It's very close between run and split.
How would you play this 2-1? I think I would make the 5-point. Yes.
I don't mind it. Worked out beautifully.
Yeah.
Now the 4-point. Beautiful.
For sure. He's got the rack.
He's got the rack, and this ace is not good.
Yes, that's right. Maybe slot the 5.
I think you have to slot.
Yeah. 9 to 8 just looks too stiff. It's overloaded.
I agree.
Oh, that looks really stiff. But it seems like Mu does not complain about it. Indeed, slotting the 5 would be a larger error.
Okay.
According to GNU.
How do you tell? Mouse over it, huh?
Excuse me?
How do you tell from GNU?
Because the analysis is shown afterwards in Heroes.
Oh, it just says best move.
Yes, it says it is highlighted green, and this means it's an error.
Well, that was a double 2 play.
You're right, and the 5-1 was played correctly, and he did not slot. And I clicked on it. When you click on it, you can see the other the ranking of the.
Click on it. Aha. Okay. So you say I'm not terribly familiar with Heroes, so.
That's no problem.
Thanks. Now we all know. Yes, slotting is a big mistake. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would have made that mistake. Yeah. So for 3, better board. Race is close. I tend to hit here. I'm not.
I've lost what's happening here.
Mm-hmm. Torsten has to play 4-3.
I've completely lost it. I've clicked on something.
Yeah,
and I cannot get back to the game.
You have to click on the middle. There's a double arrow to the right.
The current position. I got it.
Okay.
So 2-5 to play for white.
Yes.
Aref.
For Aref. Yeah, right. And I think you have.
I'm hitting also.
Yes, to gain tempo and maybe hinder him to cover.
And I'm doubling. I double from the roof.
It's a very strong double, I think. Yes, you're right.
And
rolling a 1 or another entering number and covering.
I would have doubled for sure.
Maybe huge market loser.
And it's possible to make the 9-point. But Why? I would just play 14 to 10.
Yeah, that's my play as well.
I don't see anything else. I don't like this at all.
Duplicates, yeah, it's duplicates 1, but it's too much. You also want to use the 6 to make the 3, so it's no
right.
Make the 9. For instance, now.
See, now he comes out.
Of course, yes.
And now Torsten should double this position. Okay, I'm looking, and it doesn't talk about were cube errors made. I don't know how to tell.
No. About cube errors, it just tells you after the game is over.
After the game is over.
Yeah, then there's an eye icon. There where the luck is shown, and the eye tells you that there was a doubling action which was missed. But you can just have a look after the game. The current game that's over. Then also the mistake is added afterwards. So
yep.
the PR might change.
I'm doubling this now.
Yeah, 6-2, 6-4.
Again, you just.
Yeah.
I mean, why not double before this all happens?
Yeah, no, white cannot even take. So this was a mark.
White isn't close to taking. The only question is it too good?
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't seem to be much chance of a gammon. You have to go back and catch another checker somehow. And there are some rolls that don't make the prime. Yeah. Only 5s and 6s make the prime. So that means 8 rolls don't make the prime. So I think you have to double.
Torsten decided not to double, rolled a double 5.
The 3-point is a little deep. I would play 14 to 9. That looks like the wrong idea. Now you can just cash, but you could cash anyway.
I think you have to, because if you do not cash, it runs out with a 6.
Right, exactly. And it's very low gammon. Yeah.
Of course, this is a pass. Yeah. And there you see there were 3 missed doubles where the eye icon appears now.
So I don't know how to tell. So, I haven't a clue.
Yeah, three missed doubles before.
Oh, the eye.
Yes.
No, that's not it. The eye is telling me the observers.
And not the eye, the letter I, on the right side of the move.
Okay, I got it. Up there.
Yeah, you just need to hover over it with the mouse, and
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So we are into the 4th game, and Aref has established a solid position already. Torsten is fighting against this. Double 2s.
Oh, that's a lovely number.
Yes, it's very good.
And Aref's last 6-2, we've been talking and missing the plays, was a bad mistake. He ran out and left too many shots when he should have just played. Yeah. It says best move was to have played 2 down and given a 6 to try to make a prime. Now 3-1.
2 down is a beautiful move, yes.
Do you just make the 5-point here?
I think so.
I think so too.
I do not like this splitting into the... I think I'm under the gun if I split now because of 3 builds pointing on my 4. And the 3-1 is just too good to make an own point on my side of the board. So...
Yeah, I like the 5-point.
The 6s are also duplicated because they are needed to make the 4-point.
Or the bar
in some cases.
That's my 3rd play.
Yes. If you tend to split, then you have to move 9 to 8.
If you're going to split, make the big split and try to get something for your trouble.
Yeah. If you split 24 to 21, you have to play 9 to 8, I think. Otherwise, it's just too many shots. Okay, Torsten takes his time.
There is plenty of time. This is actually more time, probably in real life, more time than the standard 2-minute per game delay we have when we play live face-to-face backgammon.
Yeah, because we do not have the information about pip count or where the checkers land in live play.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about illegal moves. We don't have to worry about pip count.
Right, yeah, I agree. Torsten finds the best move. The 5 point was correct by far.
Good.
Everything else.
It's nice when your commentators are correct by far.
Yeah. I think
there's nothing to think about here. You just play 13-11. You don't even have to think about that play. You need those builders.
Did he split already, or what did he? No. But with a 1.
2-1. He made the anchor with the 1, and he lifted the blot. And
yeah,
maybe it wasn't that bad.
It's close, but I agree with your move. I also
it's wrong by 17. The 13-11 was right by 17.
Okay, if you play this one with the 4, it's down. Yes, it's the only
choice.
Only possible move.
Now, we come out.
That's the right play. Yeah, 1-6 hits.
And now we get hit.
Yeah, of course, for sure, because otherwise you're lost.
Yep.
Aref, you thinking about the cube here?
Well, I would be thinking about beavering. My game. Seriously. You dance 16 times and you get the recube back.
Yeah. The take is for sure. So, but maybe Aref knows something we do not know.
I mean, if you hit, it's not a money game. If you hit and it goes hit dance, you can play for the gammon. That's not a likely parlay.
Some people just see the good numbers and for example, if they use O'Hagan's law to determine the number of market losers to make a cube decisions, but they also have to take into account which numbers do not play very good and subtract that sequences. So yes, now it's. I think it's story.
I think it's too good.
Yeah, it's too good. I think so too. Yes, 2-1 was a very, very good number. So, what is the regret if you do not double? So, what can happen? Yes. Yeah. This was a good play.
It's a nice play.
Yeah, many
but it's not.
Would be feared to make this move.
And this doesn't look like a take to me.
To me either. I think Aref is thinking if it's still too good or if he should cash it now.
I don't believe it's too good because there's a lot of volatility.
And that's also why I think that the 6 was played very, very good.
Yes, it was. Now it's way too good.
Yeah.
And we're just going to finish him, put him back to the ace anchor, and another checker goes to the roof.
Now there's a decent chance of backgammon, maybe.
Maybe. He leaves the double 4s. If you're going to leave the double 4, then you play 12 to 10 for another builder for the 4-point.
But he leaves double 4 anyway.
Yes, so this play's a mistake.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
And he gets punished because he can't make the 4-point now.
With the other play, he could have. Yeah, that's right.
Of course.
Yeah, and I checked with GNU, and GNU is also agrees.
Once again, he was worrying about the 35-1 joker, but it was it was a joker anyway.
Yes.
He hit it anyway.
Yeah.
But in general, if there's anything else to worry about, you don't worry about 35-1 shots. And I've constantly said this on many backgammon Facebook pages.
Yes, sometimes the fear is just too high. I agree with this, yes. And here it was just senseless because he left it anyway. So you can just make the move which prevent the chances or gives you higher chance to make the point. More builders in the zone, more builders diversified to make the point.
You see, let's double 5 blocked. Our ref needs to be somewhat careful against that good board.
Yeah. Because if Torsten manages to maintain the board, he still have decent chances to win.
Torsten's going to maintain the board unless he enters very quickly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So Aref should aim for Michi's mountain structure against the ace-point game, I think. This looks good.
Good play. You do not bear the 4 off.
Yeah, but GNU says it's an error, but I agree that I would have moved the same way because of Michi's book.
I would have moved the same way as well.
Yeah. Maybe GNU is off. It's just a 2-ply GNU. So as you always say, do not trust.
It's only 2-ply GNU. Okay.
Yeah, it's only 2-ply GNU.
There really wouldn't be any time to use any stronger ply than 2-ply.
I think GNU 2-ply is not exactly, but nearly comparable to XG 3-ply, because in GNU there's 0-ply also.
Yes. Yes. But XG 3-ply is stronger.
Yeah, that's.
Although believe me, none of us would want to play GNU 2-ply for money.
That's true for sure.
Unless we could trap it in a huge back game.
Several times, yeah.
Once would do it. When it goes nuts.
Yeah, that's right. With some big cube action.
Yep, that's what happens.
So 16-10, yeah. Now he got him. Now the question is, can he contain him?
We'll see.
Aref thinks about doubling?
Not me. No way would I double this.
F1. Just bring another checker out.
Yep. If you had better coverage, that might be right. That's probably okay. It's okay to not get hit.
Okay. But that was not my move. I think I would have diversified them for better contact. But GNU seems to be d'accord with the move.
Yep. Now the target is I would free a checker. Hop that 4' all you can. Then find a 2.
I agree. And it's usually just right to flop the outfield when containing a checker, because you always have to fear that he comes out and then you need the ammunition to hit back.
You see, he has to he's breaking his board because he doesn't want to strip everything and then leave another blot next turn. If white leaves a second blot with bad numbers over there, the cube will come.
And black should think or should move from the 24 point. Because then 3s on 2s play bad.
Well, 2s play okay. 3s blot. 3-4 and 3-5.
Yeah, 2. You're right. 2 is
this
two
hit is not right.
But 3 is already a blotting play, so
I don't like this hit at all.
This cannot be the right idea to hit on the ace point.
I would just wait and control the outfield.
Now he enters with 2, maybe does not hit you. Then the blot on the 1 is a liability.
Yep. The blot's a liability when you get hit because you lose a tempo.
Yeah.
And you may dance.
Or the opponent comes in on the 2 point, and
now your blot on the ace point is a bad blot.
Yeah, I think so too. So my move would be to leave the 24 point anchor to create bad 3s.
I'm afraid of getting pointed on, so I'm going to play 16 to 10.
Okay.
We'll see who's right. Eventually. This slower time control is good for the commentators. It worked. But he missed.
Yeah. And GNU likes the hitting on the 1 point.
Wow.
Your play would have been a 23 millipoints error.
Okay.
Okay, I doubt many humans would find 6-1 as a hit in that position with the 5-1. It just does not look natural.
No, it doesn't. I guess it's not so bad when you have the best 4-point board behind it. And also, you do have the 8 point. So when the checker comes in on the 2, it's under pressure still. But
okay, that's right. Yeah.
But I would not be doing it. I would not have hit on the ace.
Torsten doubled.
He didn't think long about taking. I don't blame him.
Yeah, the double was in question. I think the take is easy for Aref, I think.
Yeah, remember there's 2 checkers already off.
Yeah.
So it's not the same as when no checkers are born off. When no checkers are born off, you can get gammon a few % of the time after the closeout.
Yeah, and there's not a high probability that you will.
Here you probably, after a closeout with good spare checker distribution, our refs can still win this game about 7% of the time.
Okay. No double. Double was very uncertain decision. It's 24 millipoints apart. Taking is very big. It's correct.
And you see that the 6-6 came right after the bar point was closed. So that's a big swing. Yep, diversification. You want to be able to hit loose on the 2 if you can't make it. Very simple. This is a very simple game.
Yes, just need to roll home the prime.
This should play instantly like that, yes. Now you make that and it's over.
Yeah.
Well, 93%, 94, probably 93%.
No, yes, it's the right play. No need to leave the blot because there are 2 spares on the 3 point.
Exactly.
And you have no timing to squeeze another checker out there.
Yep. People tend to hunt. Yep, take the piece off. Yes, It's a race. Now I don't think I would take the piece off. Because that structure blots too often. I think I would play 5-2. How about you?
He's 14 to 17 crossover, so I think I would play the safe play as well. 5-2, yes. But again, GNU, it's close, so we have to ask.
It's very close.
XG++ later on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this turns out to be very good for Torsten.
Torsten has taken a 4-2 lead in this 13-point match.
Yeah. I don't know if I had found the double Torsten gave there, but it was a very, very small difference of just 4 millipoints. But Aref took correctly, of course.
We would have found the double for sure if Aref didn't have any checkers off.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Much better double.
These no chance of winning a gammon things, it's always a factor when you keep such situations. Okay, now it hits, it makes 11 points.
The slot was okay because he was not keen on splitting with into Torsten's stacks.
Yeah. Yeah, after 5.
And there was some duplication of 4s.
Yeah, right. 6-4.
Now this is a bad roll.
This is a really bad roll. Maybe hit on the 1 point and 24 to 18 to gain it.
Absolutely, that's my play too. It's the only play I see.
You do not want it. I understand why Aref is thinking about it, because the beautiful slotted 5 point has to
happens.
Up. Yeah.
And Aref recovered fine. It's anybody's game.
Yes, that's right.
Now, Bill.
And we have a mutual holding game. This one makes a 5 point.
Yep.
The 11 point and 23 to 22.
Perfect.
Oh, do you hit?
You're ahead in the race, though.
Yeah, right. But
I don't mind the hit. There's a lot of play. Plus, there's that blot on the ace point.
And the 6 is so heavily stacked.
That's the problem. You want to play off big stacks. I guess it's close, huh?
Yes, it's close. It's just 7 millipoints. So.
Yeah. 7 millipoints doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's right. So
okay, I like that play. He does not need the midpoint when he has the anchor on the 18 point.
Yeah, it's a good concept to also.
So he positions his checkers to make his 5 point.
Yeah, and now he's also very robust in the outfield, and
now you're hitting
and hinders the opponent to run. Yep. For one is not a good roll.
When you have an inflexible position, there sometimes are a lot of bad rolls.
Yeah, right.
What do you do here? I really don't want to play 6-2.
Me neither. So I would come into the 21 point and slot the 5. And you have to weigh, because the 24 point blot can hit the 22 point blot, but Torsten's turn after this, and he may cover it. So
this one, how about this play? I think this play is okay.
Yeah, but it's more blot heavy, so I think I tend to slot the 5 point. Makes 6 is good next time.
Yep. That was the play I saw first, but aren't you under too much pressure? 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s attack that back blot.
Yeah, that's right. But I
still,
do not care if I hit on the 20 point, because I have so much ammunition pointing on it.
Yeah. You're still going to be entering a 3-point board. We probably should do that. And if you roll a 6, you make the 5 point. Yeah. This is a very tough play, but I don't like this play.
I'm sure that the 6-2 cannot be right. I'm sure about this. I would bet on this.
I'd bet a lot on this.
But Aref has time to have a look to that move, and we cannot blame him. It's better to see all the candidates, even if it's not a candidate anymore afterwards, but then to miss a move which you could have done. Oh, he goes with this one.
And
GNU does not highlight it and says it's the correct one by far.
wow, other ones are too risky.
So Aref told me that I'm off here.
Look at this. What a joker this is.
Wow, that one. Hits and makes a one again.
And step up, and it's beautiful.
Wow.
And oh, this 6 got to come out.
Yeah. Now Aref thinks about the cube.
I don't blame him. I would cube.
Yeah.
And take.
It's very volatile. The take is for sure, I think, yes.
And this roll does nothing.
Yep. What can you do?
Take the spare checker and run it.
Yeah, because 11-2 just does not look right.
It doesn't 11-2 doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's too deep a hit, and too many numbers play well for Torsten here. And your checker, your problem is not solved. The back checker is still
right.
Kind of primed. So
run the back checker. If you get hit with a 2, it's duplicated.
The question is about the 3. You can go either 17-14 or 11-8. This is a good question.
I'm going 17-14. I like the duplication of 2s. And I like my 11 point for now. I understand the other play. Even 9-6 is a possibility.
That's right.
Because that creates a new builder. But it's breaking an effective point. The race is also close, so if I get hit, I want to lose fewer pips.
That's a good argument. Oh, yeah, right.
So I'm 17-14 for sure.
That would be my play, I have to admit.
Yeah.
But 9-6 you have a strong argument for this. But I do not like to give up this contact from the 9-8 point. But your move is right. 11-8 was 37 millipoints behind.
Yep. And the hitting loose on the 2 was just plain wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double force.
This just makes a lovely position now. You make the 7 point and the 5 point. And I don't do this.
But the shipping play is interesting.
It is interesting, but there's no other blots to pick up.
Yeah.
And you're ahead, and he's well ahead in the race. I don't care for the shift.
Yeah,
I probably don't shift enough, but I really wouldn't care.
It's often it's wrong to do it, even if you have strong arguments to do it. It's often
because
wrong.
You're going to have this. I mean,
if it's wrong by much.
Aref's got to watch his time because he's taking an awful lot of time on some of these plays, and he may end up sorry later. I don't know. I don't really know either of these guys, except that I know Aref is a very, very strong player. But
yes.
How does he play under time pressure?
I don't know this, but what I can say is that he has an application pending in the BMAP with an average so far of 3.58.
There you go. If you want to look at every play, that's fine, but there's not time for it. You can mentally look at it, but you don't have to put them on the board.
Yeah.
That just looks funny.
That looks funny, but GNU does not highlight it. And indeed, from the shifting place, it was a far better one, and it also was the best move according to Gnu.
It was
7 and 5 was just close behind it, and the 5 and to make the 5 and 2 would be an error. So although this looks a bit more ugly, it's a completely right idea.
Well, you're forcing the checker to come in. When the checker enters, there are 2 points aiming at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea of this split, but I would have liked to have had more.
So now this is a really bad roll for Aref.
And this should be a redouble.
He would have preferred to stay on the bar.
Why didn't he redouble?
That's a good question, yes. Now it's
too late.
Yeah.
Now it's just a huge pass.
Clear pass because Aref already destroyed the structure.
He might have gotten a pass anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think so. There's only 5s and 4s to hit, but it was a very strong.
Wow, the double seems to be too good now. On the second attempt, yes, it was too good by 79 millipoints.
Yep.
Wow.
I believe it. Responding with a 3-2 after the opponent plays 3-2 and brings 2 builders down, the split is better. A little better play was
the major split, and although you got into the direct range of the 6.
No, I like the minor split.
The minor split, you mean?
Yes,
okay.
That's the proper play.
Okay, then
for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I also learned them some years ago, but I forgot about some of them because if you do not do it continuously, you forget some sequences.
Yeah.
It was that way in my case. So
my memory of them is pretty good. Again, I've done some of the rollouts for the XG database too.
Yeah.
Okay. It was important to get another point back there.
Yes, this point is very valuable. Now you have complete control of the outfield.
Well.
So what does Aref do?
Not that.
Yeah, this was
not this. Not this either. He's miles ahead in the race.
Yeah, I would.
So he should play 10-4
and
24 and step up.
Yeah,
automatic.
That's a good move. Yeah, I think so too.
I know I play far too quickly because I'm used to playing mostly speed on Galaxy, but I wouldn't have taken any time with that play.
So here you have to hit on the 4, 1 down, I think.
Here you have to hit.
And 13 to 7.
So exactly.
Yeah.
And if you get hit back, that's possible too, but I like 13 to 7 better.
Yeah, me too. Because again, you have the 18-point anchor, and then you can play more loose from the mid.
And again, if you get hit, you get hit. If you don't get hit, you want to be able to clean the position up more easily.
That's right.
Because if you don't get hit, you're looking to go forward. So I don't think that 6 is the right idea, and it's not.
It's not. I think it's 13 to 7, 6 to 4.
Yeah, look.
As what says.
Just looked obvious to me.
Okay, but no double.
No double. You don't have a double.
64 is that number.
You might have I think he has a double. The match score is starting to matter.
Yeah, but insta take.
Oh, it's an easy take.
Yes.
This is a good double. A gammon is possible with this pip count differential.
Yes. And as you stated, when you're trailing by 4 points in a 30-point match, you can already cube much more aggressive.
You can cube more aggressively for 2 reasons. The main one being that the recube isn't coming back very often.
I agree. And he is... he has not got a good three.
I think it was supposed to be a pass.
The take is wrong.
I can believe that because of the score.
Yes.
And the position was completely undeveloped. And the threat to make the 5-point was a big market loss.
I wanted to say this has to be because of the score. I do not think in Money Game it is anywhere near a pass there.
No, Money Game, you grab it.
Yeah. And I still like Black's position.
Black's
position is very, very stiff. The contact is in favor of Black because of the strong board.
Now, do that. Stay back.
And it seems Torsten can keep those double anchor for very long. So.
And now here's the bar point. So a hit wins. And here's a decision, because Torsten has checkers to play. He has timing.
Yeah.
So maybe you got to pay off and make the 5-point now, but I don't think so. Because making the 5-point does not guarantee the win. So I think you play safely like this. I play safely like this and just hope.
It's a hard decision.
That's lovely when it's not hits, but it is 16 shots.
Yeah. And the duplication of fourth is irrelevant because...
irrelevant.
Yeah, because he just has too much timing to get out if it's with
the duplication of 4 is absolutely zero factor in this position.
Yeah. Right, I agree.
Because he's not going to play 22 to 18 with a 4 anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's only 4 points of a blockade.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get past after hitting. Aref, you got to watch your time.
Yeah, that's true, because there may be many more games, and then you wish for a good timing.
Although I think he's very good at speed gammon.
I think so too. I think
I don't care for this play. If you're going to break the bar point, slot the point. I think a shot can be coming right now, so I'm keeping my 5 prime.
I'm completely on your side, yes. You have to be tight when the shot comes, and I would keep the 5 prime then.
I don't like that play.
But, it's 20 millipoints. 94 was the best play. Double ones. Okay, Aref does not want to step up to the 9-point because then he gives contact to the 3-point anchor, which would favor Torsten. But where are the other 2 ones? So he has to do it.
It's just a difficult play, but he has no real choice.
Yeah. He does not want to do it, but he has to do it because there are no other 2 ones to play when you come closer with the first 2.
Yep. Now you pay off. Although the problem with paying off is the next roll contains a 6. It's a tough play.
Yeah, I agree.
This is gonna turn into a disaster. I pay off now before Torsten makes his 5-point board.
Yeah, and in addition, it solves one more problem. He does not have to care about the 9-point later.
Exactly. This is my play.
To be clear, because it's
and you agree.
under attack by 2 anchors, so this might be the right play. Yes, I agree. Yeah.
And so does the computer.
And the hit.
And we hit, and now we get off the 20. I get off the 22-point.
Yes, you're right.
I don't want to get hit back by a roll by more numbers.
I have to admit, I would have made the same mistake. What was the reason to go from the 22 rather than from the 20 point?
More numbers hit. 1-5.
Okay, it's that easy. Okay, just have to calculate the numbers which hit. Yeah, right. You're right.
And there's more builders for the point. So if you dance, you get blitzed more often.
That's a good argument as well. Yes. Very good.
Okay. I certainly would redouble for money.
Yeah, but at this score...
At this score, you're begging to get an 8 cube.
Yeah.
Although Torsten does have a big advantage.
Yeah. But as you stated, the 8 cube is maybe coming, and that would decrease your gammon value to 0. And
right.
This position lives from many gammon wins, and yeah.
No, this is not a gammonish position. You got to catch a second checker, which is a lot harder than people think from my experience.
Yeah, you're right. So then
the problem is there are 8 numbers that close a prime. Winning. There are other rolls. Hit loose with a 6. Lift the checker with anything else and control the outfield. I would pass this cube for money. But it's score. You see, I'm guessing it was no double. We'll find out after the game.
Yeah, I'm totally the same opinion. It's always hard to find a good recube at this score, and if you are not sure, I would tend to not doubling. The mistake is smaller if you do not double or miss a redouble here, then give a wrong redouble. So
right, I think it was a close decision.
Okay.
Now what he should do is prepare not to leave a second blot, so clear that 4 point.
Yeah, for sure.
And don't waste any time doing it.
Yeah, you just
cannot run. You cannot run your clock on a play like that.
I agree.
Yeah, why not? This is safe. No panic yet to cover it.
One.
Yep.
Okay.
Can cover it later.
I think sometimes maybe you get punished if you do not complete it later.
Sometimes, yes. It can happen. Or the spares end up in bad places. Now you got to cover it.
I just do not see him rolling 2 twos before
right.
Torsten.
That's the point.
Crunch. Maybe it was some of those moves which does not matter in equity difference. Yeah, there are a lot of moves which are at 0, 0, 0, 0 or 1 million.
No difference. Apart. Yeah, and we don't worry about those. I do not do that, but I bet it's close.
Yeah.
I would have cleared the 6.
Okay, Torsten misses 2 cubes on the way.
They say I can believe it.
And
again, I got to click on the I.
Yeah, but I think that these are some variance mistakes, a noise mistake from the bot, because it said it's a 4 millipoint double, but there were no bad numbers, and he had a 6-point prime. So I think just noise. So
okay, that's noise. Yep. It was not the double before he made the prime.
Yes, right.
I'm trying to find that. Nothing came up, so it's no double.
So Torsten was lucky to get those 2 points, and now he's leading 8-2.
Now what's happening here? I would have doubled this. Maybe he thought he was too good.
Yeah, I would have doubled it either. Maybe it's too good at normal match score, but I don't think if you're leading by that much that it would have been too good there. So yeah, I would have doubled as well. And now you have to keep doing this, yes?
You got to keep hitting.
Yeah. Although it's blot heavy, you have to do it. So this is not a good number.
Does a ref hit on the ace point?
Yeah, that seems to be the only move.
I think you have to.
Yes, because you cannot give away the initiative here. Because of the 6 blots, otherwise you can...
Yeah, I'm hitting on the ace.
And what does the bot say? The bot says that this would be wrong. I would have made the same mistake, just because the 6 point is heavy loaded, plus the initiative.
Yes. So how bad was hitting on the ace? I'm looking.
77.
77 is too much. Wow.
Yeah.
We learned something.
Nearly a blunder. I think you can't do this. This is 6 blots is just too many blots.
You got to do this. Of course, and nothing to think about. Seriously.
I'm more inclined to make the 18 point because we already lost the mid.
I would make the 18 point if I'm going to play a 3 like this.
Okay. Yeah, that's my move as well. Yeah. Okay.
Because he hit with the ace, broke the midpoint, and would have left a lot of return shots.
Is this a double from our? Yes, I think so.
It's a double at the score, that's for sure.
Yes. Very good double at the score.
Now, do we play pure or do we try to blitz?
This is a good question.
I think pure is a little better here because
you lack a little bit of ammunition if you do not play pure. And there are already 2 checkers on the roof.
And Torsten has his ace point already. Yes. So he's not in such a good situation.
And he does not have
for a holding game.
Yeah, and he does not have.
So you play pure. You play pure against it. That's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And 6-5.
Yes. So what's now 4-1?
Yeah, he comes in and he gets his spare checker moving. So
was a very good roll for Torsten.
He's not beaten yet. This is not a good roll.
Yeah.
There were quite a few potential for some bad rolls there because a lot of duplication, 2s and 4s and stuff. And now a double hit, I think.
Yes. Just to create more counterplay.
Yep.
Wow. Back and forth here.
Well, it's...
Now Aref
is taking over here.
Yeah, it's
but this is a crucial roll. Crucial to hit that.
Wow. But he hits back and can he cover? No.
Nope, can't cover.
But yeah, I like to make the 2 point here. Now the attack is even stronger.
And another blot is loosened.
Wow.
Lovely.
Makes it. Yes, that's the right play. No other options. 5-1. Stay on the 23 point. Just make.
I think I make the 13 point. I want to pick up more blots.
I make the 13 point as well. He cannot cover the 5 point. He does not have the builders to make the 5.
Right.
It's just a liability that it's sorted. So, and it was a mistake by Glue. So.
Yep.
6-3. 1 comes out and 5-2. Yes, I agree.
Yep.
The only legal choice if you do not want to crunch your board. Or you leave a blot, yes. But
you got to leave a blot someplace.
Yeah.
So I leave it there.
There's no other option. You can.
I don't think this is right. I want the contact.
Yes. Maybe he thinks that he can make.
Maybe he doesn't want the contact. Maybe he doesn't want the contact because he can't. He doesn't have his board is still not good. It's okay, but it's going to be tough to finish.
89 is a better move.
That was my move too. Yep. Oh, here's some contact.
this is a hit. And the 5-1 is not bad good. Not bad either, but the 5 hits and lifts, I think. You cannot give more. Or, oh, this seems to be a better idea, yes.
Not hitting.
Not hitting, yes.
I wouldn't do this.
Oh, I wouldn't do it either. If I hit, I lift.
Let's see what the right play was.
Yes.
Safe play was right.
Yeah.
Andy, hitting and lifting was a big blunder.
Yeah, I saw it as well. Yeah, if you hit and you lift, it's right. If you cannot make the 5 point, you won't win the game.
Right.
That's right. So, because you have 3 checkers back. I hope I have. I would have found this play if I do not commentate but play myself.
I think you would have, from what I'm seeing and hearing from you. Okay.
Bad number. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the 1 prime holds. Oh no, it doesn't. So 3-5.
Okay. You've got to do something inside that's you don't want to do. You do not want to have to play this ace.
5-4 was my move.
It has to be 5-4. I agree.
Yeah, it's my move as well. Just because of Michi's book, it's better to have more spares in the 4 there.
Right.
Mountain structure. 5-3.
Nice. It can be nice to have 5s killed.
Yeah. Super short. Oh, this is Gammon Village. The question is if it's more if Aref is lucky enough.
Yeah. I slot it also. I slot the 5 point and cover. You're not going to save a gammon here.
Yeah.
Without hitting.
Unless you hit, you cannot save the gammon, and then you're better off.
There we go. Cover it up.
Already make the 5 point. Yeah. And the coup is.
And here it is. Not the coup.
But a potential hit.
Yep. No.
Now he gives another hit. Do you run?
Yeah, you have to run. Yeah, you have to run.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the point. That's why you didn't hit. You have to run.
That's very, very good spotted by Aref there.
Yep.
So 8-6. Aref catches up.
Lovely.
Yes. Seems right.
Yep. Keep stay out of. Now do double tiger. I hit both. Double tiger.
Oh yeah, that's a good play. Yes, and Aref founds as well.
Well, again, when you look at the alternatives, you quickly find this play.
Right. Because everything else, every other 6 strips a mid or just slots a 5.
That's too much. I lift my blot.
Yes, it's good.
Nice roll.
Force. So makes.
There's many plays.
I think I would make the 9 for sure. Then think about the other 2 fours.
I do this.
And this is my move as well. You can still hit on the 23 point if necessary, and
yep.
If
you
not,
force him to cover the 23 point. He has 27 rolls that do so.
Right.
And some of them contain bad aces.
Now the question is: do you hit or do you make this play? I would have hit on the ace and 8-4, and that would have been correct. 8-4,
yes.
2-1. Yeah.
This play strips the inner board badly.
Now 6 is huge. Yeah, he gets it. And so you do not jump out. The question is to if you leave this
I slot
13 or slot. Yes.
I slot it.
This make the 3. This is a bad roll for Aref.
This is like the only play, huh? I don't see anything else.
I think he might tend to hit. No, that cannot be the right play.
I'm not hitting and I'm not doing this.
He does not gain anything. 2 from the 7 is the only play, it seems. But yeah. This seems to be right, yeah. It is 6-1. Oh, it's a bad one if you want.
That's not a good roll. You might have to break the 4 prime. It's not that effective to put 4 primes against the 20-point anchor anyway.
Yes. And you lack alternatives. If you do not do it and want to run and play 3-2, your opponent can just play too aggressive.
If you run and play 3-2, you're getting doubled.
Yeah. And this was not the right idea. The right idea was to clear from the rear. So.
I thought so. That was my play was clearing from the rear.
The double is very strong because Torsten had to break the structure.
And there's also the possibility of hitting on the ace point with a 4 if you can't cover.
Yeah.
I think you should hit and go. 5-1 hit, and then 20-15. What's your play?
Yeah, I would have stayed a bit more pure, I think, but I can understand why you do this because there's a weakness.
Well, I didn't like 13-8. I like coming out. My play was right, 20-15.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay.
Yep. Now that
because
you taught me how to get more use out of this wonderful Heroes server. Because
there's a weakness.
Ooh!
Wow.
Oh, I thought I saw something different. I thought he was on the bar. I'm sorry, folks. Well, that's also ooh. Wow. That's a magnificent shot. Yep. Nice play. Slot them both. Better for the race and.
Yeah. And now it's nearly all about race efficiency because the contact is not that much.
Now you make the prime. Yep, just in case 6-1 or 6-2 come out of the
6-1 or 6-2, you're right, yeah.
And you did not hurt the race at all.
That's right. This looks fine. And now...
Ooh,
wow!
Ooh, we have a game. We have a game.
So if Torsten gets a little bit more faster, maybe we get a recube window.
Yeah, well, again with a 2-point lead, that recube window is higher than normal.
Yeah, 5 away, 7 away is.
But we might see it because Torsten's a favorite in this. But he was a favorite for a brief moment. Well, that's not a bad shot. Uh-oh.
Wow. It's basically 3 versus 3 roll versus 3 roll.
Now, is there any possibility of Torsten not getting off in 3 rolls? 2-1? Yeah. I think you have to take that.
Yeah, it was a take by 36 millipoints. I had to admit, I needed to look on this one a little bit closer, but Aref doesn't have the time maybe, and because it's just under 2 minutes and passed it a bit fast, but that's
maybe he was passing because of the clock. Maybe he's
yeah.
But the thing is, Aref doesn't have the time. That's another reason to take.
Yeah.
Although I believe Aref is a fantastic speed player.
Yeah, you're right. I saw this on Backgammon Galaxy a few times. I'm not that good a speed player, but Aref for sure is a speed player.
And I play. If you 98% of the time, if you see me playing on Galaxy, and I'm not in a tournament, I'm playing only speed.
Most of the players in the top 20s just play speed matches and gain a lot of rating points because even some very good opponents do not play very well in speed format. So maybe that's also a rating booster. Oh, that's an ugly roll. The question is, how do you move the checkers? This,
Yeah.
I would make the ace point. 2 and 1 is too deep just to hold the 13 point, and you cannot hold it very long. The next 6, what do you do? You have to leave it.
There's points that I see in being on Facebook and 3 different backgammon forums and just seeing what people write. I will say I can be quoted that many players overrate the midpoint. Many players also underrate their own 9-point.
Yeah, okay. It's a good point. Maybe you can study on this, or what Neil said is very, very informative in that way.
So just when you don't know, when you have an option, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see a double.
Yes. We raised 7 away.
You're up 16 pips. You're not going to get gammon. Your opponent's timing is shaky. I double.
I would have doubled either.
And yes, it's a take, but
yes. But just the structure and the efficiency and the contact is not that good because of the bad ball.
Oh, look at this lovely number.
Yeah. But when does Torsten want to double this?
Well, I don't know, but I'm passing this, so I double now. I would pass.
Oh, wow.
I would pass. There's so many pips wasted.
Yes, you have to adjust the normal pips because the whole wastage on the other side.
There's 16 more pips wasted. And I pass this as well.
Of course, of course.
This,
no, it's even deeper a path, so even clearer, more clear. Yeah, sometimes the match scores can be tricky. And
a lot of people need to do a lot of work on 3 away. But this is just a bad position for Aref.
Yeah.
Even here, I double.
Yeah. And I'm still not sure if this can be taken now. So I think
I'm not sure.
No. So this just means that the double has to be right.
Yeah. Now the market is lost by kilometers.
Yeah, and GNU agrees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missed cubes. Maybe some small. Yeah, the first one is a very small one. The second, I don't see it. But at least 3 larger arrows.
Yep.
And the last one was too good.
Yep, slightly. There was like no way to lose the market with the last one.
Yeah.
I mean, to regain the market, excuse me. For him to have a take. Okay, and this is the kind of cube we see when we are behind this much. And I love the cube.
That's right. A lot of people tend to pass if at these scores if they just smell a scent of gammon danger, but the basic take point is lower than for money game as a 2-away player.
Yes.
Just to take care about the gammon threat, but you should not overestimate it. But a lot of players do this. So
yes, they do. You get a lot of bad passes. They should not overestimate the gammon cost either.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than the money of 0.5, but it's nothing like Gammon Go, where it's the gammon cost is 1.
But Torsten does not get the reward for his take, and Aref is cruising home a gammon.
Cruising. Yes, take that. Good play. Take that 6 out before you throw double fives and ruin your game. Or not ruin it, but you have to break your 6 point. But it can lead to trouble. Now there is even a few percent chance of a backgammon here.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did not think 6-4 was the best idea there. And we see he's blotted because of it.
That's the right play because it's the same number of shots.
Yep, absolutely. And another blot.
Another miss.
Ooh.
Do you take off 3?
Yeah, I take off 3.
So,
gammon.
Backgammon is dead. It's just a gammon. Just as good. Now it's 2 away, 3 away. So interesting match score.
And another one where cube mistakes are made.
Yeah. Double hit.
Yep. Always.
Yes.
Now, if the score were reversed and Torsten were 3 away and Aref were 2 away, Torsten would have a double in this position.
Yeah, I agree. You have to be much, much more aggressive.
I think I make the ace point.
Yeah, that's a hard decision. Do you make?
Yes, it is a hard decision, but
or do you make the one?
I do have good diversification. 9 checkers in the zone. Aref has nothing. Although you tend to not want to push for undoubled gammons that hard when you're leading in the match, in a close match like this, with a small lead in the match. Still, I'm not sure what the best DMP play is. But I'm sure what the best play for a gammon is. So I'm making the ace point.
This is a good argument.
Which has the benefit of not getting hit with an ace shot. Now nothing hits.
And he found it. Very good.
He found it. Now, what can we find? Well, this is a lovely number. Many good things to do with it. The first thing I am doing is making the advanced anchor. Then I'm making my 9 point.
And you do not hit on the 2 point for more...
I think it's close. I hate this play.
I would play this one, I think.
I'm okay with this one. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better than my passive play.
So, no double. You play for the gammons, yes.
Yep, no double, hit and cover. Nice roll.
Oh, perfect. 7-5 into 2. Yes, hit and cover. Right.
Let's go back at that 4-4. Yes. Your play was right. My passive anchoring is a blunder. Okay. Good. Very good.
I do not think what Torsten thinks now. He's in a blitz. Every point has the same value in a blitz. The opponent
and there are builders remaining.
And there are builders remaining, yes. And I don't understand what to think about here. It's just
I have no idea. It's a blunder to make the 5 point. That's for sure.
Yes, but he finds it very good, Torsten.
And a continued dance, and it's looking very good for Torsten.
Now, I do not fear to not come out. I just would play 2 down. It's 1 more checker in the zone.
I like this play better because it was an extra builder for the 3 point.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And I was wrong by 4 points.
Split and down. Yeah, not much, right? Tiny.
This is good. This is good. Hit for sure. On the 5 point. Hit on the 5 point because you cannot let him anchor. And this is the only play, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Gets hit. And
hit him again?
Hit him again, yes.
You don't want him to anchor, but he's saving himself.
So what to play now? Yes, it's my place.
Go after him.
Perfect.
Another builder.
Yeah, I agree with this play. 5 or 6 hits on the 5. 20 to 18, yes.
Very nice.
And now he get the 5. And
now it's probably the end of the match.
Yes, that's high probability. And Germany is already leading 4-0.
Wow.
This is the 5th match, so UK does not please this.
I am scheduled to be back again. I will be solo commentating most likely at Sunday, and I think it's 16:30 UK time.
Okay.
So 17:30 in Germany.
Yes.
I think that's the schedule.
Yeah, that's the schedule. You know it. I also saw the time
published,
slot.
Yeah.
The booked time slot. Yeah. Yes.
And
my matches are on Monday and Wednesday. On Monday I play against Julian Vetterlein, and on Monday I play against Rick Janowski.
Okay. He's trying to find a safe way to clear.
Mm. And because
I would not, I see no reason to clear here. And I think it's close.
Yeah. The gammons are nearly guaranteed. So
you play 10-4, 7-5. Not that. 10-4, 7-5 was the play. As we see.
Mm-hmm.
Or it liked clearing also, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a safe clearing play.
Yeah. That would be my thought process to find a number which does not to clear and find
a number that doesn't leave a shot.
Leave a shot with double sixes or double fives.
Yep. And you see, he just clears. It doesn't matter anymore. It's over.
It's over now. This is a guaranteed gammon.
Okay. I can do it. Are you going to run?
Yeah.
XG? Are you going to do world-class analysis or do something deeper?
Yeah, okay. I will do the analysis and share my screen, and you can.
Perfect.
Okay. And now we will run an analysis of the match, so do not leave us. And we want to analyze the match more deeply because we have Neil Kazaross in the commentary. We should grab that opportunity.
Why, thank you, Marcel.
Okay.
So you're going to do a world-class analysis?
Yes, because I do not have the world-class desktop computer you have. I just have an ordinary one.
Yeah, mine's pretty good.
I know this from several posts on Facebook and Sticks forum. So I think your CPU is one of the fastest in the backgammon community.
It was, but there's a lot faster stuff coming out.
Yes.
Now we can leave. We can leave Heroes.
We can leave Heroes, yes, because I will share my XG when it's when LLI is done. Yeah.
Perfect.
You just have to maximize the zoom window so that you can see my XG window more clearly. Otherwise, it will be just a small window inside your window.
Yeah, my zoom is taking up half my page. I should maximize it, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Done that. Okay, perfect.
So I will start sharing my desktop. Okay. Volker, you have to submit that I can share my screen. Okay, I will try. Yes.
Oh, perfect.
So I hope you see everything.
And yep.
Okay.
And we see what I expected, a lovely PR from Aref.
Yes. Torsten, I did not see the GNU PR at the end.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, Torsten seems to not play at his usual level. Normally he's an under 4 PR player.
What we're seeing here is, from the statistics, is Torsten is had many problems with the doubles, as we saw.
Yeah.
Many cube issues.
And Aref played nearly perfectly in this.
Yep.
That way, wow. Excuse me, 24 matches, 12 players. Every player has to play 2 matches, and that's a total of 24 matches. And all the points are carried on to a 21-point consultation match,
Okay.
a consultation double. And yeah, up until now, Germany is leading 5-0.
So you wouldn't mind being ahead 20-0 to start a 21-point match.
So the one of our teammates calculated the chance of a not needed final was 28 hundredth of a percent.
I believe it.
Okay, so
okay, lovely PRs.
Torsten played at a 4.7 and Aref played at a super strong 2.5. So,
and again,
Neil, you can give us some more insight, maybe. You just have to say
certainly.
what I need to do. Maybe
let's go over the errors.
Just the errors, or do you want that I scroll?
Well, if you remember some good plays that were made, that's okay too.
We can just fast scroll over the
Fine.
match.
Go ahead.
Okay, I do it. So here's the first error. I think we spotted it already in the screen.
Yes, we spotted it. You have to lift the blot. This is too many shots, and it doesn't go for the advanced anchor.
Yeah, and you're going into the range of the
stacked
midpoint, and no anchor is possible.
That's a great concept about playing in range of the stacked midpoint.
Yeah, I think so too. So one of those rare occasions where Aref made an error.
There aren't many.
So,
and he got punished for this one.
Yeah, he got punished. That's true. Okay. And as we stated, double pass. Pass is huge.
Big pass like we thought.
Yeah. Okay, next game. Double 5 blitz, which was stopped by double 4 immediately. Yeah, 6-5 as we spotted it. Yes.
Yep, 4-1.
And now there's a decision.
Now,
XG plus wants to pass as well.
Why don't you go plus plus?
Yeah, I tended to take that cube. I tend to take. I remember.
And I think I was passing.
Yeah, the pass got clearer.
Yeah, there's just not enough future for Torsten here. It's just not enough future. Those pieces usually get stuck on the 3-point.
I struggle to find those occasions where you have to pass them, because I think for myself that I have enough timing.
You think you have time? You think you have timing to make the make the 5-point, and the opponent doesn't have his 4-point, so you have like a phantom 4-3 back game. Yes, that's going to happen sometimes.
Yeah,
but you still have to win. But you look at the timing, and White's going to have a difficult time. But
for me, this is hard to find. I think but make the same error again.
Aref did not double. Or did he?
He did double. He did double.
Okay. Yeah, he did double. Yeah, of course.
Torsten takes the cube. I would have taken as well, but it is a 57 millipoint pass. Yep. I always think about Falafel's words here that he says, if you see enough timing and the race is close, 3-point anchor game is a take.
Oh, yeah. But
okay.
That 5 prime is strong.
Yeah. So I think Aref managed to roll his home.
He rolled it home. And you see the huge difference in the being held on the 3-point versus being held on the 4-point or the 5-point.
Okay. No other decisions here.
Nothing to it.
Okay, next game. Here are some interesting decisions coming.
Yeah.
Okay, as we spotted, the 5-point is correct.
Nice play.
5-1. Okay, I think we both tended to make this move.
It might be too. It looks like it's too. It appears to be too big. The opponent does have the rack in front of your anchor on the 22, and if you get hit, you usually lose. That's the problem. If you get hit, the cube is going to be tough to take unless you roll very well.
That's right. But I always struggle to have such a stiff position. But Aref found the right play.
Nice play, Aref.
Very good, Aref. 6-4. Yes, it's once away. And prevents.
Away.
Yes, I did not understand why Torsten did not play 14-10. Picks to 3. It leaves fewer shots, and
he doesn't need the extra blots.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to be hit with a 2-2.
Yeah, and maybe
or double hit with a 3-2 or 3-6.
Yeah, maybe he thought about more covering numbers, but
that's what he thought about, but it's not necessary.
I agree. So nice. 5-2, very good. And now there was a double, which you called out immediately.
Yes. Oh, this is...
Yeah. This double, you really fast said that this is a double.
Absolutely.
And Torsten misses this chance. Volatility is very, very high. If he gets a 1 or...
And he also misplayed his 5-4.
Right.
That's not the right idea at all.
It's a huge blunder.
You're making a point that you don't need.
Right. Because
I mean, it might be handy, but play 14-10 and you've got your builders.
You got your builders. You does not have such a strong such a weakness in the outer field, and you need the 9 points to close this 3-point with a 6. So
yep. Making the 9-point is silly.
It's just too loose. Okay. So
nice little number there.
Nice cover.
That's a nice number too.
Yeah. 6 was bad roll, I think.
Yeah. He wasted a lot of time on this play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't have. I'd make one of the... Now the double was missed again.
Yeah, over here. Right. It's
a big mistake again. It's a red error.
Yeah, because Aref's situation got worse because the double 6. He had to bury a lot of checkers deep, and
he's not doubling because he's afraid of the race.
Yeah,
but the fact is he's simply going to prime that checker or close the 3-point and attack so often. You have to double based upon that.
Right. And if it turns out that he hits, Aref doesn't have the structure to hold to contain the checker very efficiently. So
Aref can hit and still easily lose.
Yes, right. I agree. 6-2 was a great shot.
either, no matter how, yes,
point.
you can play it that way, or you could play it just as good, 9-3, 13-11.
Yes, right. It's
and then you cube.
And then you cube. And he does not cube. Maybe he was thinking that it was too good afterwards.
He thought it was too good. This is not too good. This is not too good because 8 numbers do not make a prime.
Yeah, you lack gammon wins. It's just not
it's not gammon.
Yeah, I agree. Double 5's really good shot. And now he doubles, and it's even. Okay. Maybe he thought that he was too good on the others.
No, he doubled here.
Yeah.
It's just obvious and a huge pass.
Yeah, but he did not double before. Maybe he thought that this was too good, and it nearly was. Okay. That could be his thinking process. Okay, next game. Very good start. 5-2. Okay, yeah.
Yes. 11-9 is going to be better.
Yeah, better distribution, and the 9-point blot can also serve as a builder for the 4-point.
Yep. And the fact that you're getting hit with an extra number or 2, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's really only 2 extra shots because the double 2 is blocked and the double 4 is going to crush you anyway by making the 20.
And it's just more flexible that way. You have to do anything with your next roll.
Yes.
You do not want to run.
No, you don't. You want to make another point.
You want to make another point.
Everything's better. Everything's a little better about it.
Yeah. 6-2. 2 down, you call it.
Yep.
Very beautiful. Because Torsten also has got a lot of ammunition, and the only thing he can hope for is maybe you can hit and contain the structure. The hit in the outfield also serves the tempo hit, and then he can maybe recover from the good structure Aref already had.
And a key reason for 2 down instead of the passive 13-5 is that 6s are quite duplicated. Torsten's 6s, many of them make a good point.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So you counter with your own priming threat.
That's very, very good reason. Yes, but Aref also finds the third best play here.
Yeah, 13-5 is okay too.
He ran all the way to 16 point. This is a weak play.
Why don't you plus these?
Oh, sorry.
plus the 3.
I do this.
While we're talking, this is not too slow.
Okay then. For me, it seems that my engine is too slow.
The key thing is that the running is quite wrong. We see 13-5 looking better all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but Aref ran all the way, and this is a weak play, in my opinion. So
one of his few mistakes.
Yeah, but
serious mistakes.
Right. So this one
just devastates him compared to. And a nice play.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time on this, but it's the only play.
I remember. Yes, you're right.
And again, the 6s are duplicated.
Right. Yes. And
although even without the duplication, it's probably the only play.
Yes. The 5-point is just too strong. You don't want to step up and give your opponent the chance to hit you anyway, and then you do not have the 5-point. So it's just too strong. But Torsten found the play. Here we called it. GNU was fine with the 10-8 move. Here, XG is a bit more.
Yeah, I would have played 13-11. I think.
Yeah, me too.
It's worth the risk. You have to develop a counter position. It's not that many shots. If you get hit, you're losing, barring a very good roll from the bar. But still, you've got to risk some stuff.
Yeah, and it's gotten a bigger error on ++.
I believe it.
Not a big one, but bigger. Okay, for 1, this was opportunity to play. Yeah. For mobility.
You need the split back
play.
there.
Yeah, he had to play for mobility because otherwise he will be stuck with the 24
Because you're blotting anyway. Plus these two.
Okay.
The top two. Let's see what happens. Okay. And small mistake, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would say it's just the mobility thing. Do you want?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing else. 5-1. This is an error. Okay, I'm surprised. I would have made the same error here.
I think I would have too, but it's loose. You can be losing the game in one turn.
Okay. 35.
Then again, after playing 12-7, you could be losing the game in one turn also.
Yeah. So I do not understand the right move which the bot proposes here, because I do not want to be stuck with my backman there, although I have the timing in the outfield.
Right. You have the timing in the outfield. How many shots hit on the bar point?
Yeah. Maybe that's
you can counter prime. That's the idea.
That's the really good, very good.
That's the idea. Counter prime. That's the plan.
Okay, counter prime is key here. Let's move on. So 1-6, very good shot, and of course you have to hit. Oh, wait a moment. I remember that Aref was thinking very long about this two. And
like I said, it's a beaver.
Yeah, it's a beaver. Yeah.
I beaver that in the second playing for money.
Yeah, and you're for sure right, because if you check the numbers and then you give the 10% for the recube big.
Yes, if you check the numbers and gammon adjust, you're an underdog in the position.
Yeah, and you really see this when you compare.
Yes.
When they compare the equities, right? Okay, he found the no double, then he hits twice. Torsten just enters with one number, and then he was too good.
Now you just play on.
Right. 2-6, very good. And here Aref thought about doubling again. I think we were both on the cash team here.
Yeah, and we were
plus it.
Plus it. We were both wimpy to double list, cash this. I was on the cash team. I should have looked at it longer. There are so many good numbers. This is a bad mistake from your commentators.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just.
But we have a really good excuse. It's really hard to commentate because you cannot stay as focused as when you're playing yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to say something. You cannot.
Right, you're forced to say something. Yes, it's more difficult. But the thing about this position is, as I look at it more, Aref can play rather safely if he wants to, and Torsten still can't do much. I mean, Torsten can make that 18-point anchor over there, but he's still going to be at risk of Aref making more points in his board.
Mm-hmm. So you could describe it as a kind of a reverse O'Hagan's law, that you need to find enough regrets to justify doubling here.
That's exactly good. Well put.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of nice numbers, like the things that point on the 2-point, hit on the 16-point, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
Make the bar point. Maybe with some numbers you have to bite the bullet and double hit on the 18 and 23 points.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. So good play on.
Good play on, yes. And Aref found it very, very, very good. And he gets rewarded, hits on the 7-point, and Torsten does not manage to enter. 2-point afterwards. And then we called it in the stream that the double fours is good anyway for Torsten, so he should have bring more builders with 12 to 10. Yes.
And even if double fours comes, there are still 4 checkers trapped on the ace point.
Right, there's still.
again, as I've said many times and posted online many times, do not worry about a 35-1 joker unless there's nothing else to worry about.
Yes,
so what I'm saying here is, if the checker on the black 12 point or on his 11 point, I think it'd be right for him not to lift. I think it would still be right to get the extra builder and play 11-9. In spite of now after lifting, double four does not hit. I would pay off to it anyway.
That's a very good lesson you say there. Many players tend to play too passively to prevent this 1-35 shot
yeah.
And here you have so much upside if you play to the 10 point. This extra builder, it's basically it's one extra builder, but the difference from the third to the fourth builder is so huge in numbers, in covering numbers for the 4 point, that it was completely worth it. So yeah. So nothing happens here for one. What was right here? Okay.
Again, you pay off the double four.
Yeah, 13-8. Yes.
To get the fifth builder.
Yeah. Even more. Even better. Okay.
And he just rolls to a gammon.
Got hit.
He got hit.
Yeah.
He didn't roll for a gammon. I'm thinking of a different game.
Now Torsten flooded the outfield, tries to contain the checker. Now the 5-1. Oh wow! I know that I did not make the 12 point here. Yeah. How about you? I was not on the 12 point.
Yeah, you need to.
So I had.
You just need to consolidate the blots.
Yeah.
It's too costly to get hit.
Yeah, that's right for sure. But it's also costly, in my opinion, or in my eyes, why I made the same mistake. It's also costly if you can just come out and you are lacking the numbers to hit him.
Yes, but you're still going to be 50. You're still going to be 50-50 to hit probably.
Yeah, right.
Because you've got that checker back there on the 19 point. That's going to contribute some hits.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you miss, you miss. You have a point in front of him. You keep the point if you miss, and just hope you roll a 5 or a 6 to play another back checker. Okay. All that's what's happening here.
Very, very good argument here. Now he should have played for more flexibility.
Yes, he should have. The 8 point. The 8 point is okay, but what he wants is the bar point.
Yeah, right. I want to say the same thing. He wants to.
And by making the bar point, or being a threat to make the bar point, he gets closer to a double.
Yeah.
If he makes the bar point, he's got a double.
Yeah.
Provided that checker's back.
Also loses a lot of contact in the outfield.
That too.
If the Aref manages to throw 1-6 or 2-5, it's nearly
yes.
Good. And it will be hard for Torsten to diversify later on. So, yeah. Now he has to recover from this. Yes. 5-1. There's a bad 3, and there's a good opportunity to double because of the second checker, which could be picked up.
Yes, this is a nice double.
Oh, lovely double. Even score.
Because if you miss, you still have a good game. The only problems come when you dance.
Right.
And the checker escapes.
Yeah. 25% of the time you dance.
That's the problem.
But you have got so good diversification in the outfield.
And note that the cube is in the center, so you're not giving up anything.
Yeah, it's right. This is a very good reason, and it's normal match score. Neither side has an advantage.
Why don't you plus it so we can see if the difference changes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's the same.
It's the same. Yep.
1 millipoint.
Although White's equity went up a little bit.
Maybe it's just because of the.
It's just because position is good, yeah.
Maybe he did not double this because of the killed gammons. I don't know.
You can't win a gammon. There's 2 checkers off.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That the opponent is able to win a gammon, but Torsten not, and that keeps him from doubling this position.
Right.
But now he doubles. So this is funny thing. I think nothing changed dramatically.
Nothing changed. He missed his shot. Now he doubled. What's changed is it's still a good double.
Yeah.
It's an easy take because now there's a threat to make the bar point.
Mm-hmm. So
and there's also just lots of coverage.
Yeah, it's funny that he doubled this one, but not the one prior to this.
Yeah, the one before was more volatile.
Yeah, I agree.
But he got the same result, double take.
Yeah. So here's the bar point.
Lovely number.
Here's 8 points. And yet now he just wanted to roll the the 6 prime home, and he did it. And here was a play which you called. Yeah.
Well, you got to play 9 to 6 there. You need checkers off.
Yeah. Okay.
And even here, I thought 5 to 2 might be a little better, but the bot overruled me.
But these are positions maybe.
The thing is, 5 to 2 can lead to trouble also, because you might roll an ace, a large number with an ace.
Yes, that's not a beauty.
So it's not like it's perfectly safe. So
yeah, right.
The bot is saying just take the piece off, don't lose the race.
Yeah,
which is a good way to play against a crushed board.
That's a good reason. Yeah, the board is crushed, and then just win the waste, and you win the waste by bearing off.
And from this position, if you throw double 5 or double 6, those are the only immediate blot numbers.
Yeah,
you can get hit, and you still often win.
Yeah, it's a good number because you are bearing off 3 or 4 checkers with it. So
yeah,
it's still good.
It's you don't want to roll it, but it's an acceptable number.
Yeah, acceptable. Yeah, it's a good definition. So
nothing to it over. Next game.
Next. Okay. 5-2. Here you told us about the slot. Why this is the correct idea here.
Yep. Often you don't slot after making the 3-point because the purpose of slotting is unstacking. You've already unstacked, but the split is worse.
Yeah.
Again, look at the duplication. Look at the duplication of 4s.
Yeah.
4-2, 6-4, 4-1, 3-1 is duplicated.
Yeah. Very, very nice duplication. Plus, the opponent made an aggressive move with 2 down in the opening, and
the opponent had no choice for his play because the 3-point was made, but still.
But not the choice, but he now has is
10 in the
somehow
zone.
Committed to attack, and if you split, you're running into his attack, into his plan, because he has now the ammunition in his zone to fulfill it attack.
Yep.
The counterplay is to slot in this case.
And it's also nice when you slot to have a 6 as backup.
Yeah.
That is why I almost always slot an opening 2-1. Because you have that 6 as backup. So when you get hit with the 4 and you roll from the bar, and then you roll from the bar and you roll a 6, that 6 plays well.
Yeah.
Contrast that with slotting the 5-point with an opening 4-1. Now when you get hit, you don't want to roll a 6.
Yeah. That's right. Hello, Aref.
Hello, Aref.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Doing good.
You played very, very good, Aref. 2.5.
Yeah, I thought at times I played a little bit rubbish. First few games, I was just trying to adjust my plays a little bit, get to know how Torsten plays. So then later on, I was just running out of time, so I was just making the first God's play.
we commented mostly coming from me about your time management.
Yeah, I tend to play pretty fast, and I always play on the speed mode. But
yeah,
like
I know you're a
wanted
fantastic speed gammon player, so it's not so bad to get
Yeah,
into time pressure, but still.
I wasn't so much bothered with time. I just wanted to kind of know how he plays, and then as the match was evolving, I noticed he doesn't have enough confidence in cube handling. So I was kind of making some moves that probably could have stopped him cubing me, or
Okay.
no disrespect to Torsten, obviously, but I thought he missed quite a few cubes, particularly in the last few games.
Yes, he was missing them.
And I was like, why is he not cubing me? Why is he not cubing me? But
he had trouble at the 3 away score. That's where most of his cube errors came from.
Because I didn't have any recube efficiency, so
no, you don't.
I was just waiting for him to cube me and I passed, but it never popped up. But let's carry on. I think what you're doing is great.
Thank you.
I'm silent, and then if something dodgy you want to ask me about my moves,
we will.
I'm happy to say the reasoning.
Do you see my screen as well, Aref?
I can, yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're scrolling through the match. We are already in game 5. Here was a good move again from you, which we also managed to spot in the commentary. Very good tempo hit here.
Yeah, I just wanted to take away half of his rolls, really.
Yes. You do not want to lift the checker from the 5-point the slot. You want to keep it, but you couldn't just because otherwise the opponent has the initiative. And
yeah, to be honest, before this, I was just waiting for something to cover the 5, and then I chipped the cube over, and it never arrived.
Okay, 4-2. And here was even a game again, yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
Yep.
My play was hit on 3.
11-8 is a builder, though.
Because of the heavily.
But you're so heavy.
Let's see what ++ will say.
Yeah, I thought he could always hit later, maybe.
Yeah. The other thing is he's ahead in the race by 9 pips now.
Yeah.
So that's probably a factor.
Yeah, but I would not be too ashamed of myself if I made a 20.
No, I wouldn't either.
Point error. Okay, but Torsten found the right play here, and then the double deuces makes a robust position in the outfield. Here the hit for sure. There was no alternative. The 6-2 or the 4-1.
Yeah, this was a difficult 4 for me.
Nice play.
And I was very good play.
I was like, I gotta do something creative here, but as I love to keep slotting the bar, and then if he missed, I was probably
the thing is your
cube.
Yep, your checker back there.
Yeah,
by keeping yourself out of trouble.
Yeah,
you buy time to free that back checker with a 6 to land on your anchor.
Yeah, I thought if he hits, he's gonna run away, and then. The pick difference wasn't too much, so I thought, let's just deal with a safe play.
I would have missed this play for sure. I was completely for the 6-5. I thought if he hits, then nothing so worse can happen because we have the 11, 9, and 8 point. But I was proven wrong. And your play was far superior. Wow. So 5-1.
Sometimes you have to play stiff.
Yeah.
And hope to roll jokers.
Was a good double ace.
This is quite the joker.
Because before I rolled this, I was thinking, what's my best number here? And I thought, that's going to be double ace. I rolled.
And this is a double?
Very good double, yeah.
There's so much volatility.
Yeah, I think lots of my doubles were working great, and then
they're all working great.
Double hits.
Yeah,
So many market losers here.
And if there's anything in question, you are losing the match. You're behind in the score.
Yeah.
So.
You played nearly flawlessly in the cube play. So,
to be honest, I was always on the kind of underdog because I felt like I was at the receiving end of the cubes. So, and he lost. There were a few occasions that he kept missing the markets and losing his market. So I had a very easy decision on passes. That's probably why. Otherwise, my cube error is a lot more than this.
26.
And we see running into the double shot is clear. You can X plus it though, please.
Yeah,
I did it already.
I was rather to get hits on 14 than my 11.
Absolutely, you keep your structure,
and
you lose fewer pips.
Yeah.
And if he hits you with a 2, he leaves a lot of blots and he doesn't anchor.
Yeah. So
the duplication is huge here.
I was kind of gutted. I was looking for something to double hit here. Never happened.
Another very beautiful play.
Yeah, this one I immediately switched.
This is a fantastic play.
Yeah, I immediately switched because I saw it.
I wasn't switching.
So I was kind of sure of switching, and then I was wondering where the other 2 are. And then I counted the constructive numbers for my empty slots on 6-4 or 6-5, and I had a few more if I had my 6-5 open.
Yep. Well, because now the 11 point is more valuable.
Yeah, and I turned the cube on, so I just wanted to also maximize the gammons.
Very, very good. And you also found that the split you choose was superior to the other one.
That's a fantastic play.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would have been the second
and here's
play.
the big blunder.
Yeah.
It's just too loose.
Yeah.
To leave all these blots when you have a blot in your board as well.
Yeah. I would have loved him to hit.
And he did. He hit you.
Yeah.
Big blunder.
The problem is Aref had it's kind of crunch position because the 6 and the 5 point is open, and now you giving him the advantage to do something out of it.
I think most of my entering numbers hits at least once.
Yes. You see, after this
structure
swung again. So
after this big mistake, Aref is winning 41% gammons.
Yeah.
And you've got to consider that only 75% of his rolls enter and move at all. So he's a favorite to win a gammon if he enters from the bar.
Yeah.
That's if you can see that, you can't make this play.
Yeah. It's very huge. The right argument. In DMP, the hit would have been right, but you're right about the gammon. The gammon was just too much here. Too much high. 14%.
And again, the difference is if Torsten has a 4-point board with a slot, a 4.5 point board instead of a 3.5 point board, that is an enormous difference. And whether they hit or not.
Yeah.
But the 3 points close is just not enough.
Yeah. The relative board strength is lower than the one from the opponent here. Yeah. Okay, but he got lucky.
Well, he danced and he cleaned it up. And he rolled
the 1-5 was very bad for Aref here.
And
so I wasn't sure
plus this he's doing.
Cube.
I already did it.
Oh, I knew I would be taking.
I was like, he's gonna cube me now. He's gonna cube me now.
He should. Yeah. In spite of the score, he's ahead of you. The score may have had him held back, but again.
So I thought this was definitely a cube. And then I think next turn he missed it. Or next turn I thought
next turn he's too good.
Yeah, next turn is probably too good. So or pass. So I just didn't think a second on it. Quickly passed.
Yeah. He lost his market right. And it is too good.
And it's way too good.
Yeah.
And like I said, a slight inaccuracy responding there. That's a better play. That's the better play. Yeah. Very slight inaccuracy. I did a lot of those opening rollouts for the database. Yep.
Oh, this 6-2.
Again, I couldn't understand not playing 13-7.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have played it as well, because as we stated, we already stated it in the commentary.
Even 18-12 is playable.
Yeah.
Because you really don't need both anchors, but I want both anchors still.
Mm-hmm.
I want both anchors while I work on my board.
But in the reverse it's true. You have the 18-point anchor, so you can leave the mid, and still got plenty of odd field control. Six. Oh, this cube was another brilliance from you, and it's tricked Torsten into a take here.
Yes, I gave the cube because of the score, but didn't know it would be a big pass.
No, neither did Neil or me. I think we were both taking this cube as well.
I think I would have taken this myself.
Yeah, me too. Neil, are you still there? I can't hear Neil anymore.
He must have been called or told off by family.
Okay, perfect.
I think here, probably the reason for pass is just you got too many men in the back, and I've got too many gammons. 27%. I thought it was lower than that. Well, looks very gammonish. So probably his take point is a lot higher than 31%.
Very, very hard to find for me that this is a pass. So
yeah, I would have probably taken this over the board.
Me too, because I think I had enough timing to keep the two anchors, and then you also have a hard time bringing this home. With two stacks, and yeah. But XG pass, that is the pass.
The problem is, look at how often you get gammoned.
Yeah.
By the way, yep, good. You know how to click for DT to show DT. You're getting gammoned too much. Your game is just too undeveloped. Because I thought this was a pass. Your game is undeveloped. You don't have your 5-point. You don't have your 4-point. You're on the bar, so you've got a lot of work to do to get a playable position.
Okay.
And if he makes his 5-point, you have a huge pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or he has a huge pass. Excuse me. Yep.
Now here it was an inaccuracy.
Doesn't like the douche.
Really? It doesn't like taking a checker off the 6. I don't get it myself. I would have made the 2-point.
I thought that was just pure play.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I think this is one of those that you have to count some crazy.
You may have to count. Yeah, this is a good lesson to slow down.
Yeah, well, I think also my next doubles probably, if I have even numbers on my outer field, then I can clear them easier, maybe.
Maybe.
But I think we agree that this one was hard to find. The 6-1 was good and necessary to not.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave a shot.
No, you can't leave a shot. We thought about it, but it doesn't win the game.
Yeah.
And it's 16 shots.
Yeah, I thought
after which you're dead if hit.
Yeah, and he could have probably left the bar point anchor by the time.
Exactly. He may get forced off the bar point anchor.
Okay. No,
I did have to pay now, I think, by 4-3, which I got punished.
Yeah. You have to pay the 4-3, yes.
Correct or not?
I'll bet it was.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the way to pay.
Yeah, we talked about this in the stream. if you do not pay now, you also have problems clearing the 9 point because it's in the range of the 3 and the bar point anchor.
And if you don't pay, it's a blunder.
Yeah,
it's just too inflexible. So you pay now before the 2 point is covered.
I had so many ugly numbers next roll, so decided to pay off.
But
plus. Yep.
Plus. Yeah, I did it.
You don't. Oh, the plus playing safe. The third play.
This one.
Right, the bad safe play. Well, let's see how bad it really is.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought that was the second play.
Oh, that's a blunder.
I did not say it either. So, okay. It compared this both.
Yep.
Okay. It's a huge blunder to play safe. Yeah. Okay, 3-1. So.
And he's.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he doubles here. What am I going to do?
Yeah, this is an interesting decision. I plus
it. I would have doubled this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would have doubled myself, but I wasn't sure if I had to take or pass.
Well, the scores you're gonna reason it out and take because of the score, and it is a double. Look at you're winning 79% of the time. He's winning 79% of the time.
Yeah, cube in center I would have passed, but redouble I just had a strong redouble to 8. So
yes, you have such a strong redouble to 8.
But
yes, center I would have probably passed.
What we said in the stream, or what I said, it was if this is a missed double, it is a small missed double, and if it's a wrong double, it would be wrong by a whopper or double whopper.
Yes, so great comment, Marcel.
You're better off not doubling if you're not sure, redoubling when you're not sure, leading 6-2, and you were proved right. It's just a 16 millipoint error to not double here. But Neil found the correct cube. He wanted to cube this. That's the difference between a normal human and the machine.
Thank you.
I think there isn't much else in this game. I think I lost 3 points.
Okay.
Nothing in it.
The redouble came too late. No, it was too much. Okay. One of those rare occasions where you made an error.
You're stripping the midpoint too soon. You're stripping the midpoint. The better play is to step up and try to get an anchor when you get hit, a better anchor, and not to strip the midpoint, because when you strip the midpoint, you're going to get hit on the bar point. And when you roll a 6, you have to break the midpoint to hit back.
That's true.
That's the problem with this play.
I think I was a little bit under time pressure here too. it all started from this game, I think.
Here was a great opportunity to double, even though you're ahead 8-2.
You have to double this. This is a huge money pass.
Yes.
And you need 5 points toward victory.
Yeah.
And you are, huge money pass.
Yeah, I think this is the right idea to calculate or to think about
plus, please.
To think about those kind of doubles, because if you're sure this is a double and a pass, a huge pass for money, then you should consider doubling here.
I'd be honest, I would have passed this.
I would have passed it also.
Yeah. And
I still might pass it with what I see here.
You need to run and roll out here, because 28 millipoints
right
cannot be for granted. So. Oh, it was. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he should have hit me on my bar points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get those checkers moving.
3-3 was lovely number.
Here I was just itching to double, to find something to double.
But you're only sending the cube from 1 to 2, so you need a little more.
And
If you owned the cube, it would be coming back at 4
Yes,
at
I
this
think.
score.
Yeah, if I owned the cube, this would have been a redouble.
Oh yeah.
But it's very, very close here indeed. Okay.
And then I think I doubled there just before this draw.
Yep, it's a strong double.
Very good.
And then I made a blunder. I think I should have swept up 2 checkers, huh?
Should have gone for the blitz, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what we thought too. I mean, you're going pure because he has his ace point.
Yeah, I thought.
But still, he can develop a game with a second anchor.
Yeah.
And get plenty of play out of it. So you just try to crush him.
Bar punch would be his bridge to then move those checkers.
But to be fair, to be honest, I think we were on the pure side as well, Neil.
Yeah, we kind of were. We were bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
And I said the reasons for the pure, but
okay.
I think I like the blitz. I don't recall. You see, he's got a game now.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't.
And you're rolling bad numbers here.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to find the best one because of my time. I thought, let's just clean up.
You just have to make a move here.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-9 was out for me because the duplication of 3s is no more. It's no longer there. So
yeah, you want to dupe the 3s, that's for sure. 10-9 is not going to be right.
12-11, 5-4 were the 2 options.
And it's looking good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gammoned him.
I think you did. You got back into the match.
You could have waited a little bit longer because the slot is a liability here, and you can get another checker.
You make the 13 point, and
yeah, I didn't see
your
that.
Your gammon
one.
and backgammon chances go up.
Yeah,
he's just has such a hard problem finding a play.
Yeah.
My concentration was so much on picking up that checker on 20. And then the time pressure also didn't allow me to find that right play.
You do
and
not
we see he's not supposed to hit you. He's supposed to duplicate aces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tough play to find.
I thought I was happy when I got hit here.
Wow.
I think so, because he has so much work to do.
Yeah, and I could pick up more.
Yes, you could.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of work to do because he's not even making he doesn't have any direct coverage for his 2 point.
Because I think his game plan here is really just to try to resign for a single.
Absolutely.
Rather than doing something fancy to try to win it, because it's just he gave me so many gammons here.
And you got one. Let's continue.
Five one.
That's the same, I think.
Mm. Yeah, it is.
Resign for a gammon.
I think not much else happened. I think there was one that I peeled off 3 checkers on the ace to go for backgammon, but it's not in this game.
Yeah.
That's a
Next game. This was a very, very nice play.
I got inspired by Michi.
Yeah. Double tiger.
Double tiger.
I don't think he would do that without me. Obviously.
No, maybe it's what started.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Right, very good. Also very good.
These plays, I was just a little bit struggling as well.
Yeah.
I always so following McGreal's law, put the checkers where they belong.
Yeah, right. And the hit on the one is not so efficient because you do not gain much by hitting on the one.
I did consider coming down with 4 and then hit on the ace to dupe the aces, but he wasn't just doing much for me because he could always enter with so many numbers. So I didn't find it pure play. So I thought let's just develop.
Yeah.
If he doesn't come out,
This is a nice play.
he has to break, and then I have a cube.
Right, and you were right.
Yeah.
And you had a cube afterwards. And he broke incorrectly. He had to clear from the rear, and he had a very strong cube.
Okay.
And found it, but the take was easy.
I'm not sure if he wanted to leave a blot in his field for me.
He doesn't, because now you can hit and come out. Because my play with the 5-4 was to hit and come out.
Yeah.
Although your play is very reasonable as well. Leaving the blot is the problem, because you're going to get attacked.
Yeah, this one I just played really bad. I should have come out. And then I repeated, I think, again with a 6.
Yeah.
I stayed.
Yeah.
That's bad play. And now I don't have any bullets to hit.
Well, double 3 was a nice little game winner.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he found the redouble here, which I didn't find time to calculate equity.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you got to you have a take because of the score.
Yes.
This is a money pass.
Yeah, I thought last 3 rolls would give me 20, 21%.
It's 21.2 if it's perfect.
Yeah.
Here I felt there was enough little chances. Like double 2 doesn't work. Double 1 may not work. It'll miss half the time next. I felt you had about 23% here.
And you're completely right, yeah. And
So
but you were under time pressure. I would have also needed my time here for this play and to calculate.
Another factor is you're a stronger player than he is.
Yes, that was another reason I quickly passed it, because I thought if he misses cubes, then I can probably be a bit more.
Well, I'm saying I would have figured this is 23%, and I would have passed in your position, playing this match. If I'm playing you, I'm going to take.
Yeah, that's a valid point. I think Torsten is a great, strong player. I don't know, probably
he was good. He put up a good fight. He just got a little too tight with the doubling cube.
Yeah, but he normally. I was a bit wondering about all the number of those cube errors, because Torsten normally plays also under 4 PR in average. So maybe he's a bit disappointed about his PR here because of the missed cubes.
Well, this game ruined his PR.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. There are a lot of them. But I know something Torsten told me, or he told in some other live streams, is that he is sometimes a bit uncomfortable about leading by a large margin, or leading like this 3 away, 7 away, 3 away, 8 away are hard scores for him to find the right cues. And
what's this 5-3? Go back to that 5-3, please.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed it.
We should have come out.
Yeah, I missed this play so often, but yes, you come out.
Yeah.
So you're not under the gun.
Yeah, I think the idea is to also engage with the outfield rather than.
Yes. Engage in the outfield.
being pointed on in my inner board.
Yep, that's the idea. And that's a lovely 4.
Yeah, I was ready to cube there.
I know that. The cube is coming.
As soon as he rolled the 4, I was like, okay, hold on. I think he started missing some cubes.
Yeah.
I think I had a few takes, and then it went to pass. I was like, pass.
Yeah, all these are all we were cubing all of these.
I think I would have taken up to this point, and then
now I think you have a pass.
Yeah, I would have passed this from now onwards. So much wastage.
Yes.
We did not understand
wastage, and also you get squeezed.
Yeah, and even though I get hit, even though I hit him, I've got no chance to win this game.
There's the funny thing is, in the end, he doubled you when he was too good.
Yeah.
This is slightly too good because what can happen?
Yeah. He's got nothing bad.
He doesn't have anything bad.
No regrets. Yeah, right. Okay, this one was a quick one.
Yeah, I think I cubed immediately.
Yeah, sure, cubed early and got rewarded and get the gammon here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was just crush, kill, destroy.
I think there was a double ace here. I was just.
This was a interesting one.
I make this play. I thought it was worth it.
Yeah, I thought if he fans, if I'm very lucky and he fans and I roll another joker, then I can get 3-po.
3, yeah, backgammon, right.
And I
normally you don't make a play like this going for a backgammon, but here it's so clear. It's clear here.
Yeah, and I thought if he lands on,
it's close, but it's the right play. Yeah.
I thought if he lands on the ace, next roll he has to run away because he can't stay for my BG.
Right, he can't stay.
He would have never stayed on the ace anyways.
And if somehow you get hit, he has nothing.
Yeah.
That was a very good observation, yeah. Okay, it's
and then this is the shooting, no decision.
Yeah, he just.
I think he just.
Oh, he was thinking of pointing on you for long, but that can't be right. I like the blitz. And a nice blitz there. I was too focused on a pure play, which is very wrong.
So he's keep blitzing.
I was a little bit hopeful here when I was coming with 5s in. I was like,
yeah, the problem is getting 2 5s in a row. You need 2 5s.
Yeah.
Nope, no 5.
And that's the reason why he has to always have to hit on the 5 point, not in the outfield.
Yep. Because his checkers are back.
Yeah.
So if he starts picking and passing or hitting in the outfield and you make an anchor, you've got some play.
Yeah. I think that was and you called this one that this cannot be right. Lifting was a good play here to leave the 6 point because gammon is almost guaranteed and this play does not leave any bad numbers. So
right, that's why you can lift. There's no bad numbers. There's no bad numbers. So this is the right play.
Yeah.
He was fumbling around with a lot of plays and didn't find this one.
See, he had 2 minutes or a minute and a half here. But he knew he was going to win a gammon, so he was rightly spending good time on this.
Yeah, that's true.
See, now he's into a situation where a large number with an ace is bad, and a large number with a deuce may even lead to a problem.
Right.
See, now it's just rolling. Now it's over.
Yeah. Torsten got lucky here. Germany got lucky.
I enjoyed it.
Germany's in the lead, 5-0 now.
Yes, you have advantage. So is it going to be a Crawford game for the UK by the end of this individual heads up? 20-0.
I think the action continues tomorrow. Volker, do you know it? You have to unmute.
Yes, I know. It's continue tomorrow. I think
I'm going to be commentating on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be alone, and it will be at 16:30 UK time. 17:30 in Germany.
Okay, Volker, you have to unmute if you want to talk with us.
And now I'm going to have to excuse myself. I've got some things I have to do around here.
Okay.
So it's been a pleasure. Nice meeting you guys. Bye bye.
so. Just a few words from me. So it was very interesting to hear your commentaries, and also from Marcel. And we had a lot of chats here. They are all very. They found it all very nice, so it's perfect. And I have an information for you, because on Saturday, I don't know if you agree, so we have Kimon who wants to commentate with you. If you agree.